been a lot of thinking about photography and what it means, in relation to the world, over the last, 50 years. And, there have been, I think, really significant kinds of, like experimental projects that kind of began to question its authenticity. Part of photography is that, if you photograph something, you're expected to tell something true about that thing. But the camera, that's not its job. It doesn't really do that. I think documentarians recently, have so many more resources, but they've been questioning that authenticity in their work and striving for new ways to tell stories that might include, the point of view of your subject through writing or text or through video or through, handwritten documents. It's up to us as viewers to make up our mind about the truth of images. We can't expect them to come to us, packaged as something true. We certainly see that, today in the media. I think that visual learning and visual literacy is kind of coming into its own now, and we as viewers of photographs are learning more about how to read them, how to understand them, how they don't necessarily, tell us everything we want to know from them. But with a show like this, it has a name. They give me, basically one idea: new photography. So this is supposed to represent new photography. And they have submissions from all over the world, and I don't know who the photographers are when I look at the images, and so it's my job to create. The way that I approach it, it's my job to create a coherent exhibition that people are going to look at, and it's going to make sense to them as something related to new photography. So I'm interested, much more in, images that are questioning, images that are experimental, images that have to do with the world, something to do with the world and how people feel about it. Because I'm less interested in images that imitate simply what other people do. But, I'm interested in creating a kind of coherent statement about new photography in this case.